Where are we in the chip shortage now?
Better. We're not out of it. We have said consistently to the past two earnings calls that we see material improvements coming to us at the end of this year, the calendar year, and we are going to enter 2022 with a much more balanced equation between supply and demand.
For all chips or just some chips?
For the majority of our chips. I think there are going to be still exceptions. Reality, Emily, we're short on everything, like on every single product across every single industry that we participate in. We're short. If semiconductor companies come in and say, we are not short, you should be worried about them, because I think the demand is very high across all industry. We see this accelerated digital transformation happening. And we were able to be fortunate to have scale to multi-sourcing, put capacity expansion plans in place, and those are going to come to fruition as we get to the end of this calendar year. So as we enter 2022, we're going to see for the absolute majority of our business, supply and demand will start to match.
Which chips are the biggest exceptions? Which are going to take the longest to come back?
There has been a very broad industry shortage of power management IC. Also, when you think about electrification, electric cars, the batteries use a lot of power management ICs, and those are capacity was finite. The industry has not been investing in that capacity.
So is that why Elon Musk has been complaining about this?
I think in general, everyone is complaining about the shortage of legacy technology, and but even those are going to come online, and we'll feel good about where we're going to be in 2022. But
are you saying that chips in cars, in particular, are going to have more difficulty?
What happened with the pandemic, and you had disconnect between supply and demand, but the percentage of digital in cars are increasing at a very fast pace. I think the car industry is transforming. Electronics in the car are becoming extremely important. That's part why our automotive business is growing so fast. And I think the car in general is just consuming more IC, more silicon. And that's why this industry is going to take a little longer to recover. But, even in general, say globally, across all industries, we're going to be out of this crisis as we get to the second half of 2022. I think the automotive industry is probably going to take throughout 2022 to recover. We also see pockets within consumer electronics that there's also going to take longer to recover. But in general, as we get to the first half of 22, I think this entire crisis is behind us.